So I wouldn't say I've been keeping pretty quiet. I've just, typically when it comes to Overkill updates for their lovely game Payday 2, things tend to wind down or get fixed up after a couple of updates. But with update 237, I don't think that's the case. And there's a lot of things on my mind. And there's a reason why I didn't do like an update video immediately. Because there was 100 other people that done the same thing, and is my voice necessary to be repeated? I don't really think so. And another thing too, when it comes to a lot of this, oh, a developer made a mistake or some viral piece of news that happened, I don't really like clickbaity, lazy piece of trash to be, exponentially added onto the internet. And I don't like that lazy kind of stuff either. So I'm not going to be reacting or saying what they've done here, but I can summarize what has happened as of late because, I have been kind of late to the scene, I guess. I did make a quick community post and shed some comments on my stream and YouTube comments, but to be honest, yeah, U237, however you want to say it. Yeah, Overkill kind of screwed up big time. And the biggest thing is they're moving over towards more of an EGS platform due to all the lovely matchmaking issues that's been happening over, Steam clients that have been playing for 10 years. And the workarounds that's been happening for all of the modders pouring their hearts and efforts and their time that they still love the game for, as many other people love Payday 2 for. I don't necessarily love Payday 2 myself. I only played it to get good and help you guys. And that's why I provided all the highlights, the builds, and hopefully any entertaining value for you guys to enjoy. Unfortunately, again, yeah, they really screwed it up due to the fact that they wanted it to take more of, well, what's highly speculated is a paycheck from EGS, because why are they moving all their services and stuff over there in the first place? Is it testing grounds for Payday 3 crossplay, or what do we know? And given the microtransaction stuff that they leaked as well for Payday 3 is kind of ridiculous. So anyways, like I said, to catch you guys up to snuff, a lot of things are broken due to this change. And moving, several steps backwards to a fully functioning Steam matchmaking system, Steam client, Steam guide, Steam discussions, basically all this great Steam integration that Payday has to offer is basically getting moved over and broken. So with all the lovely effort that the modders and the community has done, this game seems to be okay. Well, not for some, because even after 2 weeks of the fires dying down, we now have corrupted player saves. Now, a lot of people should know, and I will stress this again, is back up your saves. There are sometimes even playing the game normally before this update when someone invites you, you don't even launch the game, you just go straight to their invite and click play game. Sometimes your save file gets corrupted. Now, I know this from experience and maybe not everybody else, but that's when it was a good indicator to back up your saves. Now, there are two save locations that Steam has. There's the cloud saves and the local saves. So I'll showcase them here. This is where you go. Just make a copy of it. It's got some fancy string of, your Steam user ID and then the game ID. And then of course the saves folder. Just back up the entire saves folder. It's a small file anyways. And once, you can back up your saves, just in case they get stupid corrupted for whatever reason. Some people say they play fine one day. Some people, those same people, are not playing fine the next day. So no freaking idea what's going on there. Other than overkill incompetency, which we all know and hate for many years of them doing. Unless, again, moral of the story, just back up your saves so you can keep all your guns, builds, and any other achievement masks that you worked hard for. On top of that is the mod situation. Like I said, the modders, again, shout outs to every single modder still working their asses off to keep their love and their time and efforts to this game. Because Payday 2, I still enjoy to an extent, but I don't extremely love it when it comes to a lot of passionate players out there. Update your mods. It seems like a lot of my mods are up to date and functional, and maybe I will, after the fires are totally died down, I'll update my mod video with updated stuff. So if anybody's still struggling, I'm hoping maybe they could just take a backup of what I got and they can get themselves playing too. And on top of that, there's another launch option that Steam probably needs, so you can hopefully get to be playing with your buddies again, is inside the Steam launch options, there's something that the, I'm not sure if it was the modders or part of the community, whoever, has been able to find very secret stuff that, well, beyond my understanding. And you can adjust, you know, Steam matchmaking or Epic matchmaking or some other stuff that Overkill is just obviously not being transparent about. So anyways, if you put -Steam MM in your launch options for Payday 2, seems like you can go into the Steam matchmaking with other Steam players that, you know, the game should be. Crossplay is nice and all, but you can't half-ass it. And if they wanted the game on Epic, just leave it for Epic players. Wow, wouldn't that have been a great, amazing solution? And no one would have ever bitched. And the whole lobby code and social hub and how terrible that thing is, it is god-awful. And I hate to say it, Dragon Ball Breakers does a better job of it, and that game's not even amazing for its Steam integration either. So anyways, not going to get into the funnies of that. As for the U237 and killing Linux and doing another ton of terrible changes, I'm not going to go over the list. I've already rambled a lot. I'm just winging this, no script whatsoever. Hi. Yeah, it's all terrible. And I hate to leave a negative review on Steam as well. And that's what the game deserves, because Overkill has done some really stupid things in the past. And for them to continue to be doing stupid things and not learn their lessons, like a smarter human being should, is not necessarily good or healthy for the community, and it's clearly showing. And for them to make a community post like 3-4 days after all this fire was seriously blazing, people were very vocal about it, is not good. And it sounded like they didn't even want to address the situation, and for God's sakes, what are they doing? So this leaves to all the speculation, like I said earlier. Maybe they're just favoring more of an Epic game solution with their paycheck, but enough rambling about that. So what leaves me in this situation? So Payday 2, yes, there was a lot of stuff that was being posted, and a lot of it was obviously negative, disheartening, and felt like the whole community was falling apart. So much falling apart, I decided to take some variety time and play Payday the Heist. That's why I'm showcasing this footage here. And to be honest, the game is great, still runs fantastic. The weapons are very balanced. Well, I love the AK so much, so showcasing it here. And wanted to play that and get good, and you know what? I think I might spend more time on it, because the game is pretty, and it runs very good. So anyways, enough of that. As for Payday 2 in general, that's why I wanted to post a lot of the, well, I did make a DLC video giving Overkills and new players, you know, some spotlight for their DLC that they done for all the McShay, Yufang, and all the other packs that they've done. And of course, letting, you know, everybody say how strong these things are and giving all builds part of them. That was my promise, my commitment to make sure you guys get builds too. Because at the end of the day, this channel, people watch it for builds. I did stress the fact that I make highlights, lecture material, this, that, the other, but there's not a lot of traction for that. And I get it. You guys just want to build so you can play with it and have fun with your guns and toys. And I totally get it. But when I want to make highlight materials or lectures or even an update video like this, I want to make sure that, you know, people are well informed and hopefully entertained. I know this is kind of me dredging along, but pff, again, winging it here, because I'm just, now that the fires are hopefully dying down. So as for Payday 2, yes, I'm still going to keep playing it. Unfortunately, there's still a last heist to be done, and I have this loud DSOD guide that I want to make sure that it's up to snuff, detailed with tips, tricks, and all this other cool stuff. So once I get really old and can't use the keyboard anymore, I want to make sure you guys or anybody else that still want to learn or play or get good, because again, I like helping folks in terms of a build or a strategic point of view, especially for someone like me who has, you know, 6,000 hours into this game. Anyways, yes, I'll still keep playing Payday 2. I'll try to do as much as I can for builds and stuff, and any highlight stuff. So lots of stuff, but not as much, because again, I've been doing variety of things. I've been posting videos about Dragon Ball Breakers, or other video games I played in the past, Neptunia, Disgaea, And that's still going to continue. And of course, Payday the Heist coming too. So you know what? I still have a lot on my plate. So I've been still doing the weekly streams for Payday 2 every Thursday-ish my time. So I don't know what time zone you're in if you're listening to, but if you're still interested in Payday 2 streams, well, figure it out yourself. I'm not going to hold your hands and babysit you. Come on now, you're all smart enough for that, right? Right? So, quick and dirty with the Payday 2. Yeah, I still plan on playing it, builds, and there we go. So, what leaves for the future of this goddamn Forsaken franchise, what Overkill has screwed up? It sucks, I hate it, and I hate to continue to give these guys praise for all their mistakes, because clearly they're not learning from them. And with the Payday 3 pre-order, don't freaking do it. Yes, they released the game, they released some footage, but how well is the game going to run? Is it actually going to be stable? What if Payday 3 starts corrupting your saves or hard drive or whatever stupid stuff? I know it's highly unlikely, but guess what? There has been new AAA games that has really corrupted, you know, people's stuff in the past. I really doubt it. I'm not going to be too doom and gloom on it too. Like I said, I don't want to do that, as it's already doom and gloom as of late. But when it comes to pre-ordering, you don't know the game. I don't know the game. I haven't even watched any Payday 3 news, other than the couple of screenshots on the Steam page or whatever. The game's bloody expensive with all its gold and silver collection or whatever the hell. And of course the pre-order bonus. Yeah, it sounds good on paper with all their map packs and weapon DLCs that they've been releasing for Payday 2 as a test. But you know what? At the end of the day, like, you don't know any of this stuff. There's a guy, obviously long gone now, that a lot of PC gamers look up to, and his name is Total Biscuit. And if you're really bored and want to watch his don't pre-order video, I'd highly recommend it, because as much as I know that maybe it might be a good deal, I played Payday 2 and Payday the Heist. Payday. Maybe Payday 3 would be good for me, but I still have a lot of games on my Steam backlog. I still want to get more into my personal lifestyle of stuff, you know, have a actual life, or, you know, get out there and get into a relationship or do some cool things, because you guys are all cool too. And you know what? You should do cool things for yourself. But you know what's not cool is, like I said, taking a pre-order chance. It's a big chance. It's a big risk. And I'm not going to do it. If you guys want to pre-order and do it, it's all up to you. It's your wallet at the end of the day. But you're taking a big risk to something that isn't even out. Wait till reviews, wait till patch notes comes out or fixes minor bugs, this, that, the other. That's my forte of things. And I'm pretty patient when it comes to new games. That's why I don't jump onto news right away, or don't jump onto stuff like that, because again, that's just lazy content for me, and I don't like abusing lazy content. Except for some build videos, because I just ship it and rip it and say, here, try this. I don't know. Try to keep things informed. Try to keep you guys well entertained, as well as, you know, answering any questions you guys have. So when it comes to Payday 3, seeing the microtransactions, seeing the huge price tags with their pre-order bonuses and their seasoned, you know, silver, gold packs, I'm not going to do it. There's no point. And sure, I have the money now. Will I have the money later? I don't know. Maybe I'll have money for better plans or a better game that just might come down the pipe, or something I want to spend my time and efforts for. And I highly recommend you guys do the same. But again, if you guys want to pre-order, go for it. I don't think I'm popular enough to say, yeah, Payday 3 is going to be great. Oh yeah, I'm totally ready to showcase it to you all. This is a small, tiny YouTube channel in the grand scheme of the internet space. Again, a reason why I didn't do the update 237 fire gong show right away. There's a lot more popular Payday 2 folks out there. That's why I never gave a shit, because those guys, yeah, they're gonna take care of the YouTube space anyways, or the Twitch space, as a matter of fact. Again, I'm tiny, I'm small, and this voice is gonna be the whisper of the woods. May hear it, you may not, whatever. So that kind of generalizes everything that Overkill has been doing for the past week, 2, maybe 3 after this thing gets released or whatever. So the update 237, killing Linux, killing a lot of the player base, matchmaking, making things frustrated for players, forcing modders to get their time and efforts back onto snuff. And of course, the whole Payday 2 for this channel. Yeah, I'll still keep playing it, but not as much as usual. So I got better and other things to do. And of course, like I said, for Payday 3, I don't really care. Yes, it might be exciting for some people, but I don't give a shit. It's just another game. If I wanted the shooty game, I could play some other shooty game, you know? There's still Borderlands. I have some videos on that. Woo! So yeah, I don't know what more to really add to, you know, news, information, or any updates for what just happened in the past little bit. So I'll keep it chill, keep it going, and keep streaming, keep playing as much as I can for you guys, and we'll go from there. So I could keep rambling about random shit, maybe some anime titty or some other weird things that you guys would like to hear, but I don't know. I think it stressed the fact that what I can do is what I can do. I'm not going to go overboard, and I'm not going to go crazy. But until then, thanks for listening to the update that I, well, posted here. Again, you guys are all totally cool and awesome. Like I said, I'm the tiny internet voice out there that's in your head right now. So if you guys are stuck around this long, thank you again. And we'll see how things go. Hopefully things are better in the Overkill land of things. But given their personal track record, it's again, don't want to sound too doom and gloom. I'll try to keep things lighthearted, as I still have some Payday 2 things to release, more builds, or try these builds, good builds, bad builds, whatever. It's up to you how to decide. So, enough rambling. Thank you all for watching. And you guys stay cool, stay awesome, be the best. I'll see you next time.